Yo, what is going on, everyone? My name is Nick, or the Notorious Fantasy, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about some huge NFL breaking news that has very big ramifications for fantasy football in 2021. A few days ago, we learned about Carson Wentz's injury to his foot, and I talked about how maybe we don't have to worry necessarily just yet. We don't really know a true timetable if he's going to get surgery, if he's going to wait it out, and how long he is going to end up missing games for this season. I said that this does have some impact on the team, but we will kind of have to wait and see before it really puts a damper on my expectations of certain players. But it comes out today, Colts head coach Frank Reich says quarterback Carson Wentz will undergo surgery on his injured foot. 5 to 12 weeks is the timetable. Injury stems from a previous foot injury. Carson Wentz is out 5 to 12 weeks, meaning he could be back anywhere from week 2 to week 9 of the 2021 NFL season, which means that Carson Wentz, based upon what you know right now, is basically undraftable in fantasy football. Any thoughts of a potential comeback season, a potential step up with Frank Reich as his head coach, a return to the former MVP glory of Carson Wentz is kind of gone. Kind of is gone, because I'm not drafting a guy whose timetable right now is 5 to 12 weeks. I don't know right now if he's going to play week 2. I don't know if he's going to be playing in week number 9. So right now, where you're drafting, you need to be as cautious as possible when it comes to drafting Carson Wentz. To me, that also means you have to be very cautious when drafting Jonathan Taylor. Now, I know a lot of people make the argument that, hey, since they can't pass the ball, because the reports are that the quarterback play there in Indianapolis is not the best behind Carson Wentz. They are really struggling. Jacob Eason, Sam Ehlinger, any of these quarterbacks back there, they are struggling. So they're going to have to run the ball a lot, right? But what is the defense going to do when they know you're going to run the ball? They're going to stack the box. Even with this elite offensive line that they have in Indianapolis, Jonathan Taylor is basically screwed. Now, I wouldn't put a 100% just do not draft tag on Jonathan Taylor, but I am starting to get very, very nervous about drafting Jonathan Taylor, especially because Carson Wentz could legitimately be out until week 9. Week 9 of the 2021 NFL season. If he is out that long, that is going to put a serious damper on Jonathan Taylor's production for all of those weeks. Now, again, I'm not saying to overreact right now, because as we get closer to the NFL season, we should have a better idea on his timetable if he's going to be returning week 2 or if it's going to look more likely to be week number 9 or somewhere in the middle. But right now, based upon what we know, this 5 to 12 week timetable seems like the worst news we could have heard out of Indianapolis. Now, it's good news because Carson Wentz is going to actually get the surgery. He's not just going to wait for it to heal up and then try to go out there, and then guess what's going to happen? He probably would have gotten hurt again. So this is best case scenario for Carson Wentz, but worst case scenario for fantasy football. So to me, I'm not drafting Carson Wentz. I am very, very nervous. Very nervous to draft Jonathan Taylor inside of the first round if this offense is going to be so bad, because unless they trade for someone, unless they trade for a Nick Foles, unless they trade for a Gardner Minshew, unless they trade for someone, then I don't know how this offense is going to move the ball. That means Paris Campbell, T.Y. Hilton, Michael Pittman, any of those guys that you're taking that late round dart throw on at the wide receiver position, thinking, hey, maybe they could be the wide receiver 1 in Indianapolis, and they will, just be good enough to pay back what I paid at their average draft position. I don't even know if I want to draft those guys with what I know about this team right now. So very sad news for Carson Wentz, but in reality, it's actually good news for him, because now he should be able to be healthy a couple weeks into the season. But this is very bad, like I'm saying, for Jonathan Taylor, pretty bad. Very bad for all the pass catchers on this team. So let me know what you guys think about this news. Are you very worried? Are you slightly worried? When do you guys think he's going to be back? And let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoyed this breaking news video. Hopefully Carson Wentz is healed up, but man, oh man, this is not the greatest for fantasy football. Thank you guys for watching. As always, good boy.